Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Yeah. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
Let's get into it, you guys. So, first things first, I want to shout out one of our CROWNHEAD members by the name of Cole. Okay. Shout out to Mr. Cole for sending in this link. And in this link that he sent me, I clicked on it, and it is, lo and behold, a Black female begging for Black men to give her some play, begging for Black men to come back and essentially play the cleanup man. Now, let's pause for a second, okay? Let's pause. Y'all go ahead and give us we can hit 200. Y'all like the video. Now, y'all remember a few weeks back, we actually had a dope discussion that was talking about how there was this shortage of Black male swimmers, if you will, right? And let us tell it, we don't want Black men, we don't need Black men are dusty, Black men are broken, all of this. But once again, even that scenario was very telling as far as, you know, Black men being valuable, Black men being needed, and once again, Black women or females begging for Black men once again. But right here, right, the video I'm getting ready to share with you guys and show to you guys, it really does highlight the climate, right? Black men are no longer playing these little bitty games as far as relationships, wasting their time on females that are not trying to contribute, that were ready and willing in the past to really mess up their lives, give their time, attention, bodies, babies to other groups of men. And what's really, really telling for me, right, is the fact that a few live streams back, I had a few of my brothers in the comment section saying, you know, another thing that we're done with as far as, you know, dealing with a lot of these females, in particular, you know, Black females, I'm gonna be honest, you know, not women, it's the difference between females and women, but a lot of my brothers was like, another thing that they're done with as far as dealing with Black females is, you know, you guys bashing and trashing Black men and then going and being with other races or groups or backgrounds of men, and then wanting to come back once those guys have essentially used and abused you up. And in this video that I'm getting ready to share with you guys, this Black female was one of those as well, right? So she was one of those females to where she maybe did not want to entertain Black men, didn't want to deal with Black men. And so she was out there with maybe the Brads, if you will, had babies by Brad, and now she wants to come back. But she's running into a dilemma. And that dilemma that she's running into is the fact that a lot of Black men are like, oh, hell no. Once you cross that bridge, stay over there. Oh, hell no. Once you have all of this extra baggage attached to you, you know, leave me alone, especially if these men have a lot to lose, especially if these men have worked hard to build themselves up to a certain level. They definitely don't want any old type of chick to come through and jeopardize or set them back, or once again having to play that cleanup man that will mess up his finances, potentially mess up his life, his schedule, his whole flow. So again, you guys, it really does highlight the climate that we're in. Black men are not playing. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say men in general are not playing, but if we really pay attention, when it comes to the brothers, you guys have really raised your standards. You guys have really raised the bar. And I'm gonna be honest with you, as your little big sister. In the past, when it came to black men, you guys were the easiest. You're the easiest ones to get in good with. You're the easiest ones to settle with. You're the easiest ones to, again, just come through and save the day. But now that is not the case. And now what you guys are doing is essentially making a lot of these females that tried to turn their backs on you, put you in the friend zone, shit on you, whatever the case was. You're making them come back begging because they realize black men not playing no more. Black men are no longer sitting around just taking scraps. You know what I mean? Black men are not just taking everybody's leftovers. No, I want the best because I work hard, and if I work hard for what I have, I deserve, right? I deserve a woman that matches my fly, if you will. You know what I mean? And so this is what we're going to dive into today. Y'all go ahead. We can hit 300. I'm getting ready to share my screen. And I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on here. You guys have no idea what you have done, right? By raising your standards, raising the bar, raising your criteria as far as what you're looking for these women out here to meet, you guys completely just leveled the whole playing field. And it's like, damn, what do we do? I can no longer play these types of games to where, I don't want them and, try to use reverse psychology. Now you guys are making these females actually beg for your attention, beg for your forgiveness, beg for, your insight as far as what do I need to do to get you back? Let's get into it, y'all. And I see our donations. Thank you, Mills. It says D. Marie trying to give incels confidence. See, it's the thing. Here's the thing, Mills. On my platform, we have well-to-do, masculine, assertive, no nonsense, productive men. The men on my platform are not the ones that are not getting ass, Mills. Let me tell you something. See, this is where y'all get it fucked up, okay? And I got to go ahead and pop my shit off early. This is where y'all get it messed up on my platform. A lot of y'all try to discredit and diminish my audience, my supporters, my crown heads, the men on here. And we already know that the men, in particular, black men, make up the majority of my audience. And let me tell y'all something. The men that are over here, stand up. The men that are over here productive. The men over here masculine. The men over here successful. They got their shit together. Please peep the game. They got money. They're wealthy. They got their shit together, period. It is nothing for these men over here to get a piece of pussy. That's easy. That's light work for them. What they're looking for is women that are ready and willing to meet them at their level. That's their issue. Ass down a dozen, Mills. I can fuck a bitch tonight if I wanted to. But the issue is a lot of these men are raising their standards so high and so much so that I don't even want to touch a bitch if she don't match me. If she's not trying to meet me where I am. If she does not reflect the type of man, the caliber of man that I am. That's their issue. Pussy is easy, Mills. As a matter of fact, Mills, millions of females, when it comes to the men on my platform, a good majority of them. Now, I'm not saying all of them are just A1, No, you're going to have some ones out there that may, be hitting on some bullshit to where it's like, you need some work, brother. But the good majority of my platform, these are men. Pussy is the last problem. They got 99 problems and pussy ain't one. Let me tell you. It's getting a woman that can reciprocate, appreciate, and meet me where I'm at. That's their issue. And now, with a lot more men catching on, especially black men catching on to the nonsense, and again, raising the bar, raising their standards, demanding more, right? They're really changing and shaking up the whole foundation. So when it comes to, incels, I don't know if you're trying to throw shade on the men on my platform and make it seem like they're just a bunch of thirsty ass niggas that can never taste vagina, can never get vagina, and if that's the case, Mills, I mean, that's a reflection upon you. If like you're on my platform right now, I mean, you're giving me $2. Are you an incel? I mean, if so, then yeah, I mean, I guess your statement would be valid. But again, maybe you represent the very few on my platform that fall under those categories. But again, on my platform, these are the men that women want, need, and desire, but they're not desiring those females, which is why they're begging. But let's move it along. Thank you, public. Maybe I'm just like my mother when doves cry. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Game Changer. He says, guess TLC was right. They ain't too proud to beg. Look, hold on. Hold on. Let me sip my alpha juice. And y'all use them damn codes listed down below. Okay, hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Game Changer. There used to be a time where these females were way too proud to beg. Because for so long, Game Changer, they were used to men, especially black men, coming back, running back, doubling back, tripling back, not requiring any work to be done in order to even come back in the first place. Right? What did I say earlier, Game Changer? When it came to black men, especially, the easiest to obtain, the easiest to get to come through and clean it up. Because let's be real, you guys, black men for so long have been known to be the most forgiving, the most inviting, the most accepting, the most patient, the most loving, understanding, caring men of them all. And so we had it in our mind, Game Changer, that we would always have you as an available option to run back to. If Brad don't give me what I want, I'll go back to the black man. If Ken don't give me what I want, I'll go back to the black man. If Bruce Lee don't give me what I can always rely on the black man to come back to save me and take my kids. Accept my kids as well. Because again, for so long, black men have just with open arms, with little to nothing in exchange, very little standards. But now that's something that's different, which is now while they're at a level, Game Changer, so where it's now it's like, I ain't too proud to beg now because I'm desperate. Those things, those tactics that I used to pull in the past don't work on the black man no more. And when I'm saying black man, I mean exactly that. I'm not talking about the broke, dusty guys. No. Black men are out here working, and we see that shit. Hold on, y'all. They got my focus out. Let me zoom back. Black men are out here working. Black man said, okay, all right, bet. Y'all want to say I'm broke, I'm conquered, I don't got shit. All right, let me put my head down and work, and y'all have been building. Y'all think we don't see that? We see it. And now we're like, damn, they're really elevating and they're leaving us behind in the process. If we're not coming correct, they're leaving us behind in the process. If we're not on their program, if we're not in alignment with them, they're leaving us in the dust. Y'all think we don't notice that? This is now why they're at a point to where it's like, yeah, I ain't too proud to beg. Yeah, I ain't too proud to beg now. Because I see those other tactics they played out. They're not working on you. You're on a whole different level. The lame ass reverse psychology tactics played out. I'm gonna leave you. Y'all like, all right, go ahead. I ain't missing out on nothing. I don't want you anyway. Okay, cool. Then why you bothering me then? You know what I'm saying? I'll go get me another man. All right, good for you, sis. I'm gonna leave y'all behind. I'm divesting. All right, bitch. I'm overseas anyway. Like y'all, it's a whole new world. Okay, is that Ariel? A whole new world. It's a whole new motherfucking world. We did not plan for, which is now why I have to drop my ego in bed. All right. Now I see the rest of y'all donations. I'm going to get to y'all in a second, but I do want to share my screen and get into this. Hold on, y'all. Before I do that, I have to disconnect my microphone because otherwise it won't play loudly like I needed to. Okay. All right. Is it sharing my screen? Yeah, it's sharing my screen. Okay, now check this out.
Did a lot of, well, you know what? No, I didn't. I booted the rude black men off my page. But now I need some more advice from black men in particular about me. Okay. So I cannot get a black man to approach me to save my life. I get to be at a bar, at a club, Target, Publix, and we can make eye contact. But I don't know. Is it the way I dress? Is it the way but white men all day. I don't have to worry about that. And you would think, that, and I give off now, especially now. I'm eyeballing and smiling and like, yeah, come talk to me. Won't talk to me.
Now let me pause for a second. Now, the first thing that I noticed about this sister is the fact that she does have children in the back, right? Now, a lot of you ladies will get upset with me when I say this because, unfortunately, there are a lot of single mothers out there. There are a lot of women that have children by no good, deadbeat, broke, dusty guys. And I gotta be honest with you, ladies. I can feel for you. Like, for example, you may have been in a relationship with a guy and you thought that everything was peaches and cream, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna marry this guy, I'm gonna be with this guy, and things just don't work out. You know what I mean? And so now you're left with these children. And after the children, maybe you realize that the father of your children was not ideal. He's not the type of man that is stand up, that is going to take care of his responsibilities. And now, you're left with these children, right? On your own all day, 24/7, whatever the case is, you are a full-time single mother, right? However, I have to be real with you guys. Even though I can feel for that, I can, have sympathy and all of that for you. At the end of the day, what you ladies need to understand is that when it comes to men, and in particular black men in this case, because this is who y'all are begging for now. When it comes to black men have raised their stance as far as what they're looking for and what they are ready and willing to tolerate and accept. And unfortunately for you ladies, and I get it, I can sympathize with you. I can feel bad for you. I can even kind of understand where you're coming from. But black men don't want to, potentially have to take on additional responsibilities than they have to. Children cost money. And that could be a deal breaker for them because there could be a lot of black men out here that maybe don't have children and they don't want to take on, again, and I hate to put it like this, but the burden of having to raise somebody else's seed, take care of and provide and look out for somebody else's seed. And who knows, those children can grow up to not even appreciate it or even acknowledge that man. Like, it could be a bad investment in so many words, right? And again, I can feel for you, but you have to understand from the outside looking in. You have to look at it from the outside looking in. Okay, if I were in this position and I had all of these different things that I wanted to protect and all these different things that I wanted to expand and do, would it be wise for me as a man to take on a female that had extra baggage along with her? And again, I know y'all hate to even refer to your children as baggage because it's like, oh my God, those are my babies. I love my babies and I get that. But again, outside looking in, put your your foot, in his shoes, you would, with a business mind, because you got to understand relationships in general are businesses. You can lose everything if you just so happen to invest in the wrong relationship, in the wrong person. So your children can very well be perceived as burdens, baggage, oh, I hate to say this, liabilities, and so you can very well be passed up for that reason alone. So it's not even just the fact that maybe you don't look a particular way, or you don't act a particular way, or your lifestyle is not in alignment. It could be your children. And again, that sounds bad, because again, children are a blessing. We love our babies and all of that. But again, looking at it from a business lens, because again, relationships in general are businesses. Would it be wise for me to make this investment when I'm starting off, or when I'm trying to build something and establish something, when I can very well go out here and get a woman that did not have that additional responsibility? And then I can potentially invest into my own with her if we just so happen to create our children, when that time is right. So you have to really understand that could be a factor into why, Black men are passing you up. Black men are not on a wide scale. A lot of the Black men, are coming to the reality of it's not that wise to be a stepdaddy. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to deter anybody from being a stepfather or a stepmother or anything like that. But again, they're thinking about all of the little intricate details that can factor into, again, something being a liability or something setting them back. And that's how they're looking at it. Okay, let's continue.
I have not been approached by a Black man in person.
Okay, another thing, right? And we can hit 600. Y'all like the video, and I appreciate you. Thank you, Theotis. Thank you, Tokyo. I see all of y'all. I saw Terenzo earlier. Mills, all of y'all. Jahan, hold on. Now, another thing that she said was Black men are not approaching her, and she is getting attention from, Caucasian men, white men, right? Now, I'm not going to say that this applies to all white men as it pertains to Black women. It's some really stand up, straight up, solid white men, that even support me, that watch me, that pour into me and all of that. But I got to be real with us, right? And I'm not trying to overgeneralize or anything of that sort. Please just bear with me and follow me. When it comes to white men, a lot of the times, I should say white males, there's a difference between men and males, women and females. When it comes to white males, and they could be the majority, okay, they could very well be fetishizing Black women. So they don't mind, talking to you. They see a woman that's brown skin or chocolate with locks or natural hair, and they get turned on. It's like, oh, that's something new. That's something that is, fresh or exotic, so to speak, to them. And so they want in on it just to see what it's like. You know what I mean? So that could be a reason why when it comes to other groups or other races of men, you would get approached, because again, they could see you as something that they would like to test drive or see how it is. And again, that does not apply to all, but that is something that I feel like we should be real enough to acknowledge.
Online, sure. But white men, it's just like, okay, I get it. I get it. So what can I do? That's my question. What can I do to, I guess, signal that it's okay to approach me? That do I need to change? I mean, I don't want to change who I am, but I feel like they think they can't approach me, and then my kids don't help. No offense, I love them, but they're mixed, and it's obvious. So what can I do? I'm already like giving the eyes back, and yes, the spider's on my head. Don't be mean though. Don't be mean. Just honest advice, because I will block you. All right.
All right, sis. You're gonna have to block me because I'm gonna be real with you. So here's the thing, you guys. And let me connect my mic back. Hold on. Hello. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. So let me say something, and I'm gonna read y'all super chats in a second. So let me say this. We watched the video, and the young lady was talking about how, black men are not approaching her. She's getting all this attention from white men, but black men just don't want me. What can I do to get the black man to want me? Now, I went into the different levels and layers, during the video, but she asked for advice as far as how can I get, the attention of the black man. Okay. Now, let me say this, because I think it's important to highlight this fact. Black men are now looking not only at the surface details, but they're looking at the long-term effects as far as dealing with you, right? So she's like, okay, what can I do to, get black men to approach me? What can I do to get black men to talk to me? I'm giving them the eyes. I'm being inviting. I'm smiling. I'm this, I'm that. And here's the thing, ladies, you can do all of that. And that can be all fine and dandy. But once again, they're taking a look at you holistically. And I hate to put it like this, I got to be real with us. You could damage yourself as far as you being a good catch, so much so that it does not matter how inviting you are, how big of a pretty smile you give, how much eye contact you give. They can look at you and say, seems like a cool girl, but not for me. Seems like a nice young lady, but she got this going on. Seems like a nice young lady, but that right there, can't deal with it. And I think it's important to highlight that maybe you're not doing anything wrong per se. So again, on the surface, you're smiling, you're giving eye contact, you're being nice, you're being inviting and all of that. But again, you on a holistic scale, not ideal. Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, she's this. Yeah, she's that. But I'm taking a look at the baggage that's attached to her. It could be your debt that you have. It could be your neediness. It could be your kids. It could be, so many different elements that go into a man, in particular, in this case, a black man rejecting you. And like I said, black men are not just falling for, oh, she smiled at me, and oh, she's nice, and oh, she's this and she's that. They are looking at the holistic approach, and they're planning out how could this potentially affect me presently, tomorrow, in the future, down the line. Like, how is this beneficial for me? A smile cannot, let's be real, you guys. Y'all have to understand that you're dealing with a new and evolved, elevated black man. So where, back in the day, I'm going to even say this. Last year, just smiling was enough. Y'all give us 710 likes. See, this is where we really mess up with black men in particular. See, black men, you guys have been asking for so little for so long. So little for so long. Oh, I just want somebody that's nice. I want somebody that's friendly. I want somebody that smiles at me. Well, come here, y'all don't smile. Oh, I just want somebody to, very generic, basic shit that a lot of black men were asking for as far as what they're looking for in a woman. And not only was it basic things that you were receiving, but in exchange for those basic things, you guys were giving so much time, money, resources, access, love, support, guidance. You guys are pouring so much more into women for a smile. And again, even last year, that was cool. Yeah, nigga, I'll smile at you. You just want me to smile, right? And then you gonna pay this for me. You gonna take care of me. You gonna sit me down. You gonna love on me. You gonna take care of my kids. You gonna pay off my debt, and I just gotta smile. Last year that was cool. Now that's completely changed. Completely changed. And again, where we messed up was when you guys were asking for so little, we still wasn't giving it to you. Now the coupon has ran out. The just smile for me, smile, bitch, smile, bitch. The smile, bitch coupon has run out. It's expired. Now I need somebody that's not only friendly, but somebody that is submissive. Not only submissive, but cooperative. Not only cooperative, but she's in shape. Not only in shape, but she knows how to cook and clean. Not only cook and clean, but she knows how to listen and shut the fuck up sometimes. Not only listen and shut the fuck, like the requirement has elevated along with the black man. And now since the standard has elevated, we're gonna try to go back to, oh, well, I'm smiling now. Bitch, that's gone. I asked for that a long time ago. That coupon that's been expired. Now I need this. And so now, since y'all need this, we gonna try to, oh, but I got my smile bitch coupon now though. Can I go ahead and trade that in? It's like, no, bitch. I don't give a fuck about a smile. I can get a smile from my grandma, bitch. I need somebody that is going to be in alignment with me, that is going to reciprocate, pour back into me. Being friendly and shit, that's cool, but I need more, especially in exchange for what I'm getting ready to give you. So now this is why y'all are seeing these, who is this? Thank you, Race. This is now why you guys are seeing, more and more, I'm going to go ahead and say it, black females, not women, okay, sisters. Well, I ain't talking about the women, I'm talking about the females. It's a difference. And that's why you're starting to see more and more black females like, oh, well, what can I do now? Because they have, oh, this is bad. They have exhausted all of their options and opportunities with other groups of men, because let's be real, what I say earlier, and again, this does not apply to all men of other groups, like white men and things like that, but a lot of them, I just want to see what the hot chocolate's like. Do y'all know how many times, even in my life, I've had white men approach me like, oh, you're such a nice hot chocolate, and bitch, I'm as peanut butter caramel as it comes, but they want to call me hot chocolate and dark chocolate, and I would love to taste, like, it's very much so giving. I just want to see what a black bitch is like. You know what I mean? I heard y'all are freak nasties. Y'all got these big lips, and y'all got these fat asses. I just know you gonna, suck a mean one. I just know you gonna throw that ass back right, And so a lot of the times they just want to see what it's like to lay down with you. You know what I mean? And once they see what it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't want you like that, though. No, I don't want to settle down. I can't take you home to my mother, though. I just wanted to take you home to my sheets. And in this instance, and it's no shade to this young lady, but that's what it seems like, her situation was, which is hence why she brought up the fact that she does have biracial children. She does have mixed children, which she says is also something that is not helping her to find black men. So what I say earlier, I had brothers in my previous dope discussion say, not only are we not tolerating X, Y, and Z, but we're also not tolerating, those black women that ditched us for Bradley's, trying to shit on us with Bradley's, coming back with his kids and wanting us to take care of them. That's also done and over with. And again, you could be a nice, sweet girl that smiles, that makes eye contact, that's inviting. But I see that you got Brad's kids. So apparently, somewhere in the mix, no pun intended, but somewhere in the mix, you got some mixed kids and, you got mixed up in some shit. Stay over there. So many of my brothers have made that claim. Like, no, once they go over there, they got to stay over there. Because Brad wouldn't come through and take care of my chocolate black ass kids. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm talking about. And I hate to be controversial like this, but I got to be real. Black men have tolerated so much for so long. Now that you guys are no longer doing that, we can't take it. We can't handle it. Again, I thought that if I went over there with Bradley and Bradley just happened to be a piece of shit, I would always be able to come back to Demetrius. I would always be able to come back to DeMarlo, you know, and DeMarlo would take care of me. Sportsman would take care. Preston would take care of me. But has that ever been a thing with Bradley? How many times have you guys seen a black woman with multiple black children be able to go over to a Bradley and him take on those children like they're his own? I don't think I've ever seen that. Or maybe I can count on 2 fingers. But even in my own personal life, I've never seen that. I've never seen a man of a different race take on a black woman and her black children and take care of them. Like, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. And again, that goes to the standard that other groups of men have. Like, look, I have way too much pride to do something like that. I'm not going to invest all of this into something that, again, I did not contribute to. But black men have done that for so long. And now that you guys are not doing that, it's like, whoa. So sis, I'm sure. And I know that you peeped that game too, which is why you said it. And you're like, well, you know, I love my kids, but they're in your way. Because black men, like they said, I'm not raising somebody else's kids. And especially when you cross that river, if you know what I mean. I'm definitely not doing that. So I'm sure, sis, that plays a factor as well, because black men are looking at you like, oh, you a double whammy. And again, y'all, not to be controversial, but I'm going to be real with you. Black men are looking at you like, not only do you have additional baggage, but you kind of are. I don't even want to say that. But they can look at it like you a trading ass bitch, like you a trader. Like, what the fuck? Like, you went over there. Why are you not just gonna stay over there? Stay over there with Brad and Bruce and David, and stay over there with them. Why try to then come back across the border? Is it because Bruce doesn't want to take care of Bradley's kids? Is it because David doesn't want to take care of Bradley's kids? Like, what? They can, in so many words, feel like you're just trying to settle for them because you feel like they'll tolerate such a thing. Because again, if you could really stay over there and be over there and be happy and have those men, again, take care of you and contribute in those ways, you would do that. This is how their thought process could be. It could be like, oh, now she wants to come back because she's realized that maybe those men over there really don't like her like that. They really don't care about her like that. They're not really willing to settle for her like that. But she thinks that my standards are so low that I would do that. And that can come off as disrespectful to them. So many things can factor into this, sis. Outside of, you just not being the ideal woman that's not smiling and not being inviting and not making eye contact. It's, again, a holistic approach now. It's like, how does this benefit me? How can I get something out of this? What would I be required to do for this situation? And is it worth it? And I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to a lot of us, we make so many mistakes. It's not worth it, especially because a lot of black men have elevated, are working and striving for better. And so a lot of us can start to look like liabilities. And the reason why we've done this is because, once again, we felt like, oh, I can live my life. I can do what the hell I want to do. I can screw up. I can go out here and live my best life. I can be a hot girl. I can go over here and shit on black men and say I'm divesting. I'm going over here to black Bradley. And if I get pregnant by Bradley and divorce him, I'll still be able to cross the bridge back and go back to Demetrius. I'll go back to DeMarlo and have a good life. And so with us possessing that type of thinking, we make countless mistakes because we always feel like I'll have that fallback. I'll always have the black man to fall back on, but no more. And that's really fucking us up because, again, the black man was our last resort, was our last hope, because we know damn well when it comes to those other races of men, they're not going for any old thing. They're not tolerating or settling for any old thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, ladies, this is why I'm just such a strong advocate for doing what you need to do the first time around, or at least doing your best. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us don't even do our best. We just automatically count on, I'll have a black man in the future to save me. So let me do all of my fucking up now while I'm young and vibrant, and I'll just blame it on me being young and stupid. And then once I get older and, you know, whatever the case is, and things fall apart, or it just does not work out for me, I'll go back. But now we can't go back. And that's really effing us up, which is why we're in cars begging. I hope y'all following me. We can hit 900. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let me go to the bottom. Hold on, let me see if I got anybody else at the top first. Okay, let me go to the bottom. All right. I hope y'all following me. Let me say this. Put a 3 in the chat if you're following your little big sis. Okay? Put a 3 in the chat if you understand everything that I have said up to this point. I hope I'm making sense, you guys. I hope I'm making sense. Hold on. Okay, I see the 3s coming through. Thank you, John Till. The Smile coupon was good with the old company. We filed bankruptcy and started a new one. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Whoopsie. Get over here. John Till, did I give you a wrench? I don't think I did. I need to give John Till a wrench. Okay, y'all. While I give John Till a wrench, y'all go ahead and take the time to like the video, share the video, and subscribe, okay? And again, you guys, I apologize for being late. I promise I was on time today, but my cord went out on my MacBook. And so I had to run around the corner to go and get a new cord. Oh, dang, John Till. I'm not seeing you in here, but I'll make sure I do it when I get off. I promise. Okay. But yeah, black men, y'all price went up. And see, when you say shit like that, it's like, oh, she's pandering. Oh, she's just saying that. No, black men are just a bunch of broke dusties, and she knows that, but she has to cape for these ninjas. And we realize it. The world has realized the shift. There has been a paradigm shift, bitch. And we feel it, we see it. And this is once again why you're seeing more and more content that reflects such a thing. You got so many women coming out the woodwork just talking cash money shit about black men or begging. Both of the two are very telling, right? For instance, if you have a bunch of females out here talking cash money shit about black men and what you guys are doing or what y'all are not doing, that speaks volumes to the fact that they care. Why do you care? If you guys are done with black men and black men are so trash and black men are so beneath you and all of this, you wouldn't waste your time going in on them, talking about them going overseas, talking about them being broken dusty, talking about, how they don't take care of X, Y, and Z. You're not dealing with them, right? So why in the fuck are you worried about it? But see, that's the thing. We want to deal with you. We have been dealing with you, just the low budget ones, right? Again, it's the difference between black men and black males. We've been dealing with black males and then getting mad because the black men do not want to accept us after we're done dealing with the black males. That's the difference. That's why we're going in on y'all now, because we do still want you. We're just mad you don't want us back, right? And then once that doesn't work, because it is not working, and we see that shit, we feel that. Now I gotta, baby, I'm begging, baby. Now we on our Jodeci tip. Because we realize, damn, all of this bashing and thrashing ain't really working. I gotta do something. I gotta try a different approach. Because black men ain't going for it. Whenever I tell them, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, they say, all right, peace and power to you, sis. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's new. Whereas last year, even, it would be like, oh no, don't do this, black woman. Let me save you. Oh, that's not true. Let me show and prove to you that that's not true. And the reverse psychology would work like a motherfucking charm, but not no more. You're like, oh, you happy over there? I'm happy for you. Stay over there. You know what I mean? And we cannot handle it. Y'all give us 921 likes. We can hit 1,000. I appreciate it. Dark Lake says, sorry, Danica, the title of this show ain't true. Did you not see the video, Dark Lake? Let me say this, Dark Lake. Because I don't think that a lot of you guys out there really understand what's going on. I don't think y'all fully understand what's going on. Do y'all understand why you have so many Black females out here even talking badly about you? Let's peep the game for a second, Dark Lake. Because I showed you the video where they are literally begging, what can I do, Black man, to get your attention? What can I do to have you accept me? What can I do? I already showed you that video. So they are literally out here begging, Dark Lake. But let's go to the other side of it. Y'all could look on the surface and say, oh, that's not true, Danica. These women are out here shitting on us. These women are out here, they hate us. They don't want us. They don't like us. Look at how they talk about us. Look at how they highlight this about us. And look how they do that. Even that is a form of begging for your fucking attention. And y'all don't even see it. That is to get you so triggered and so riled up that, again, you pay me some mind, nigga. That's what I'm trying to do. But some of y'all do not even understand that game. Let me tell y'all something. Big brothers, little big brothers. Let me tell y'all something. We go so hard on you because you are the ones we want the most. If we really wanted Bradley, every video would be about Bradley. If we were truly happy with Bradley, our whole lives would reflect that I'm happy with Bradley. I wouldn't mention you. I wouldn't give a fuck about you. Who are you? I don't care what you're doing. I don't deal with you. So even when we are trying to shit on you, Black men, even that is very revealing and telling. Please peep the game. Even that is a beg in and of itself. Again, you guys, y'all saw how it was this whole uproar as far as there being a shortage of Black male sperm. We beg for you guys on so many levels. Please peep the game. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the reverse psychology. Okay? Okay. Again, you guys, we can hit 1,000. Y'all like the video. Y'all have no idea what y'all are doing. Y'all have really flipped the script. Y'all are seeing so many more females come through. Oh, black men. Even, and I'm gonna say it. Y'all can be mad in the car. I know. Y'all already know your little bit sister is raw, uncut. I'm gonna speak the damn truth. Black men are so popping. Oh. Black men are so popping. You have white girls coming through. You have Latinas coming through. You have the Asian women. Everybody's coming out the woodwork with a Black man. That is not by coincidence. Everybody desires you. Everybody wants you because they see what I say earlier, that you're the most forgiving, the most accepting, the most loving, the most understanding. You treat women the best for less. Can y'all understand this? You even have the whitest of white chicks coming through to holler at and kick it with Black men. Why? Please don't sleep on yourselves. This is not pandering. This is real ass talk. This is the truth, and it may burn, race. We know. And again, this is not to diminish other groups of men, but come on, we know the difference. The shit hit different. It hit different with Black men, y'all. Everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. So let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. We won't end with you. Every woman. This is why y'all are able to travel overseas and get this type of woman and get that type of woman. Everybody want a piece of you. Because overall, and again, this is my opinion, but y'all the best men. Y'all the best men for the job. Again, compassionate, understanding, patient, loving, caring, inviting, accepting. You know what I mean? Like, you guys do that. It's just that in the past, you did it to a fault. Now, you're requiring a lot more for what you're giving. And that is why, you know, again, we're stepping it up as far as, hold on now. Hold on now. You mean to tell me you're getting beside yourself? You mean to tell me I can't have a piece of it for a smile now? That's the difference. So, like Ray said, the truth burns. But hey, you're gonna learn today. Because y'all already know you're a little bit sensitive. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. We know. We know the difference. Black men are the only men that will bust their asses for you, to provide for you and give you the fucking world. And in exchange, they just want somebody to make a meal for them. That's some basic shit. They want somebody to be pleasant. That's some basic shit. Y'all the only men. Other men, oh, do this, do that. You don't have no rights. You don't have no voice. Shut the fuck up. Sit down and push out my babies. Get your ass in the kitchen. You don't have a voice. You don't have any rights. That black men don't do that. They're the only, y'all the only men that give a bitch the world for little to nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you. But now you guys have raised the bar. But even with you guys raising the bar, it's still the best choice. You know what I mean? Which is, once again, why we go so hard on you, because I want your attention. I'm begging for your attention. While I'm actually and literally begging for your attention. All of that. Please don't sleep on yourselves. Please don't. Thank you, Theotis. There's not a heterosexual male alive asking for what Russell Wilson's prayer. Theotis. That's a whole bar in and of itself. Can we take a moment to really analyze and let it marinate what Theotis just said? You have black females out here asking for the Russell Wilson's prayer. And if you guys don't know what that is the prayer that Sierra made in order to find her Prince Charming, that in her eyes is Russell Wilson. So you have women from all over the world, black women in particular from all over the world. Oh, Sierra, can you tell me what that prayer was so that I can find my Prince Charming man? Can you please? Do you see black men out there doing that? No. Why? You don't have to. Because you are working. You are doing the necessary work to build yourself up to a point to where you can have your pick. I don't have to pray. Are y'all following what the Otis is saying? Please do. I don't have to hope, wish, and pray when I have built myself up to a level to where I can get it. I can have it tonight. You only have to hope, wish, pray, and beg when you know damn well you don't qualify for some shit. So now you're looking for a miracle. I need a miracle because I know damn well I can't. That's the only reason why you would need some shit like that. But if you have worked hard to compete and qualify yourself, which I can buy you. I can rent you at best. Because again, I got it like that. And when you got it like that, I don't have to do too much. It's going to flow and come to me. Again, no praying involved, no begging involved, no pleading involved, none of that. It's going to come and flow to me. Why? Because I am that I am. I don't think y'all really understood what Theotis just put down. That was a whole bar, Theotis. Thank you, Tokyo. It says she should get a job at the passport. Let me sip my damn alpha juice. Y'all use y'all code CROWNHEAD for $5 off. Or if you want to get the damn cleanse, use CROWNHEAD 10, okay? And then CROWNHEAD 25. Look, for expensive orders, get your $10 off, your $25 off. Hold on, Tokyo. Let me sip my alpha juice. The shit's delicious. Hold on. Tokyo said she should get a job at the post office. She could see, talk to, or even be approached by black men all day. If that wasn't some motherfucking shade, Tokyo Traveler, I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Tokyo said, you know what? A lot of y'all bitches are running us off. And so if you want to see and talk to us, you might want to go to the passport office, because that's where a lot of the successful black men are. You know, we'll say hi to you, but then after that, we're going to, get on our flights and go ahead and go on. But, we can at least say hi and smile at you back. You know what I mean? Lord have mercy. Tokyo, don't do that. Don't be petty like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, who else did I see? Thank you, Johan. I appreciate you for your super sticker. Who else did I see? Let's go to the top. Thank you, Eugene. He says black women are begging for us, but the question is, how sincere are they? Are they sincere as Mary Magdalene, or are they sincere as Brittany Renner? Well, here's the thing, Eugene. It's a little bit of both, but I'm going to go ahead and say the majority would fall under the Brittany Renner category. Okay. And that's the dilemma that I have personally, right? Hold on, you guys. Let me X this out. Hold on. I hope my computer don't start tripping. Okay. Y'all, we should have at least 900 likes. Okay. This $5.99, that's disrespectful. Don't do that to you a little bit, sis. Now, this is what's unfortunate for me. What's unfortunate for me, you guys, is the fact that there could be many genuine women out there that have evolved, have elevated, have grown, have changed, and they do want to do what's necessary. They want to put in the necessary work for a man to qualify for a man that they're looking for. But due to there being so many Brittany Renner ass chicks, it's like it makes even the most sincere and genuine of women get the side eye or have men be skeptical, because again, I don't know who's genuine. I don't know who's truly for me. I don't know if this woman is just doing this because she needs help or because she's genuinely trying to be of service, be of assistance, and have that truly healthy, balanced relationship that I need. You know what I mean? But to answer your question, Eugene, unfortunately, a lot of them will fall under the Brittany Renner category of, I just need help now, or, I'm not fulfilled. I'm not happy. I thought that this lane right here would be suitable for me. I thought I would be happy over here. I thought I would be at peace. I thought I would be more liberated and free going about things this way. But again, my female nature, you cannot run from it. Female nature tells me I need a masculine, strong, providing, protecting, leading, teaching, wise, intelligent man. And if I don't have that, something feels off within my life. Something feels off within me, And so let me just try to finesse it so that I can at least try to fill this void, or at the very least get some help. But it's not this genuine thing of, oh yeah, I've come to the light. I've truly and genuinely changed. I want better. I want to do this. It's not that. It's more so out of desperation. And again, female nature kicking in to the points where it's like, bitch, you need to get this. And again, that can fall under desperation as well. Thank you, Charles. He says, I'm done. Sometimes the begging ain't worth the disrespect you had to deal with. And that's another thing, you guys, that we have to realize. Like, a lot of men have been burned and just done real dirty, real bad, to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm not taking any more chances on dealing with X, Y, and Z. You know, even if she is, again, genuine, sincere, I'm just not in a position to even take that chance. You know what I mean? It ain't even worth finding out if it's real or not. I'm good where I'm at. And again, that's another unfortunate reality that a lot of us have to face and deal with. Thank you, Daryl. Sis, we watched all those Kevin Samuels videos and we saw how Black women from around the country really feel about us as men. They just after the bag. The women all over the world is after the bag, y'all. Now y'all may now hold on, passport bros. Passport bros, you better come to the front. Come to the front. Now, hold on. Let me see if I'm understanding what Daryl is saying. Daryl said, sis, we watched all of those Kevin Samuels videos and we saw how Black women from all over the world, all over the country really feel about us as men. They just after the bag. What do you mean by that? I think I maybe misinterpreted. Is that what you're saying, Daryl? He said Black women. Oh, the U.S. women. I'm confused, Daryl. I need some more clarity because I'm a little confused. Hold on now. I'm a little confused. You got to clarify now. I'm a little confusion. Thanks again, Game Changer. True. I know a Black man that took a 40+ overweight woman with kids. He must have been the last one. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Why are y'all addressing Mills? What did Mills say? It says John Steele says, shaking my head at Mills. I can always tell the lame in the group when the first thing they want to do is talk about someone being mad for not getting cake. Y'all still talking about what Mills said? Fuck, let me say this. Fuck Mills. If Mills is still in here, nigga, fuck you. And can y'all just block the nigga? You know what I mean? Like, just block him. I don't need to get upset, you guys. You you just don't even worry about it. Or he can stay because he is giving super chats, but just ignore the nigga. Like, y'all know how y'all treat these females, where it's like, oh yeah, y'all just going overseas because you were incel and you just can't find no bitch, you can't get no bitch, and y'all be like, oh yeah, that's true, yeah, that's cool, yeah, you right. Treat Mills corny ass the same way. Like, oh yeah, I ain't getting no ass, I ain't getting no cake. Oh, okay, lame ass nigga, that's cool. Yeah, that's true. You got it. That's all you got. You gotta meet it with you gotta meet everybody with the motherfucking same energy. Hold on. Mills says throwing shade at men in the space. LOL. What are you talking about, Mills? This is my motherfucking space. What are you talking about? Let me tell y'all something. This is my space, bitch. I created. If you're over here in CROWNHEAD Nation, this is my space, bitch. You're over in my territory. You're on my island. I don't have to throw shade at a motherfucker thing. I said what I said, and if the shoe fits, wear that bitch. And thank you for the $2. I think you sent 4 total. I know YouTube gonna tax that motherfucker, but that dollar gonna add up, Mills. Okay, it might add up to $1 million. We appreciate you, but what the fuck are you talking about, bro? And that's what I'm saying, you guys. It's gonna be some corny ass guys. It's gonna be some corny ass females. They're all mad, for whatever reason. For whatever reason. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta let it roll off. You cannot even. You can't even fucking get mad. Like I said, Mills sitting in them bills, so we're gonna let him have his thrills. It is what it is. You know what I mean? The $1.99 is gonna add up, Mills, so I appreciate it. But I mean, can you please just shut the fuck up? Because you're disturbing our peace. You're disturbing CROWNHEAD Nation. We appreciate the contribution, But if you're gonna be disruptive in the process, just keep your dollar. Okay, just go ahead and keep it. We ain't hurting that bad. We ain't hurting that bad. Thank you, Sorenzo. Here's a topic you can discuss with the other content creators and perhaps do a show on. What if men aren't raising standards, yet instead are setting their standards where they should have always been in the first place, and people are panicking? Ooh. Torenzo. That is a very good observation. Hold on, while I sip my delicious and nutritious alpha juice. Now, Torenzo is saying, hold on now. It is not this big grand thing to where Black men are now having these high standards, and these bars are just getting so elevated and raised up. And no. Now it's just that where the low bar should have been, Black men are putting the bar there. That's very interesting, Lorenzo. And once again, it speaks volumes to how lenient and open Black men have been for so long, as far as just being so inviting and let everybody in. You know what I mean? Yeah, goofy ass nigga. Like, y'all niggas is corny, man. Y'all corny as fuck. God, dog, I've never seen so many corny ass niggas in my life. Ugh. Anyway, that's a very interesting statement, because once again, Black men have always set their standards so low, to the point to where anybody can just come in and I'll take care of you, I'll help you, I'll forgive you, I'll clean you up, I'll polish you up, I'll set you up nicely. You know what I mean? And for very little to nothing. But now you guys are like, no, if I'm expected to do X, Y, and Z, at the very least, I deserve the standard. You know what I mean? The basics. Whereas before, you guys were at the bottom. Like, I don't even have the base bar set. Anybody can come in. So that's very interesting, Lorenzo. Who else did I see? Thank you, John Till. It says, I respect that no woman owes it to me to take my offer, but these chicks like to clown. I just want them to see how hard I go to make a good living for myself, and a woman that'll get to meet on my passport adventure. Another one. John Till. Lord have mercy. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, y'all like the video. Y'all share the video and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And again, big shout out to Race. Okay. Let me Mills is corny as hell. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, hold on, we gotta highlight something real quick, you guys. We have got to highlight something real quick. This is another reason why I am ever so grateful and glad that we do have so many men, especially Black men, raising their standards and raising their bars, because what we're going to also start to see is less and less corny ass, mill ass niggas, in chat rooms trolling and shit, calling people incels because they bored and shit. Like, nigga, we're going to start to see less of this, because we're not going to have these lame ass niggas out here, being brought up under certain circumstances that contribute to such bitch ass behavior. We're with men raising the bar and raising the standard, you guys are going to start to invite more and more women into your ciphers, women into your universes, and building with them, and ultimately raising better men, raising better women. You won't have so much bitch assness out here to where a nigga is so bored and dizzy to where he has to go into a chat room and say, oh, this pick me bitch, you know, she's giving incels hope, and this pick me. Like, nigga, if you really felt that way, this is how I know you a bitch ass nigga. Okay, excuse my language. I gotta be real with you. I know you a little bit sister, raw and uncut, unfiltered. I'm gonna be raw. I'm gonna be real with you. This is how I know you a bitch ass nigga. Real authentic men, they don't do shit like this. You know what I mean? If they felt a way as far as, you know, I disagree with X, Y, and Z. I feel this way about this type of bitch. I don't like this type of Danica Marie as, you know, pick me pandering bitch. You know what real authentic men do? Nothing. They do fucking nothing. They mind their business at best. They say, oh, I'm not even going to entertain this type of bitch. I'm not even going to entertain this type of incel platform, whatever the fuck. That's what real authentic men do. Real authentic men are solid. And I know this because I'm surrounded by real authentic men. And you know what they do when they find some shit to be goofy? When they find some shit to be just silly and dumb and just counterproductive and just bullshit. They ignore it. And oh, do I ever so much respect that type of shit, because that is what real men do. They don't have time to waste on nonsense that they don't agree with, that they don't like, that they quote unquote see right through. They don't even see it at all. Again, this is how I know Mills is a bitch ass nigga. Because the real man wouldn't even do that. They wouldn't even give me attention, let alone their money. Are you kidding me? Hold on, Jamal. Do you think that a real, authentic, masculine man that had shit to do, that did not give their time, attention, focus, energy, let alone money, into something that they did not agree with, they did not believe in, they thought was silly, they thought was dumb? Masculine, real men don't do that shit. This is a bitch ass nigga. But we do appreciate the coin. But baby, you speak in volumes and don't even know it. That's how I really know you're a bitch ass nigga, because real authentic men are aware. They are aware of how things come off. If I do this, this would equate to me being a bitch ass nigga. And I don't want to be perceived as a bitch ass nigga because I'm not a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? If I get this bitch some money, that's going to contribute to the bitch assness that she's promoting and the incelian behavior that she's promoting. I'm just gonna ignore this bitch. That's what real men do. And again, y'all have to understand how all of this ties in. See, this is why I love our dope discussions, even the bitch ass niggas and females in the comments, because they all make everything come together. This is why I'm ever so grateful and glad that you do have black men in particular raising their bar, raising their standard, because you guys are going to give birth to a new breed of men, masculinity, to where bitch ass shit like this does not transpire. Salute. All right. Y'all like the video, y'all share the video, and y'all subscribe, okay? I appreciate y'all. All right. All right. And so I just hope I gave Mills the attention that he was looking for, that he was paying for. You know, I appreciate your donation, but damn, you lame as fuck. You know what I mean? Real men don't have to pay to play, you know, like that. Like, come on now. Oh, I got some attention. Let me troll this bitch and give her more money because I'm a bitch ass nigga and I ain't got nothing to do. Like, real men have shit to do. They don't support shit that they don't believe in. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave it alone. Thank you, Gregory. Come on now, like, no, that's fucking pathetic. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, that's pathetic. I would rather deal with an incel than a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? I would rather that. If the men on my platform incel, cool. But at least there's some solid ass masculine incel and not bitch ass trolling niggas. I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Thank you, Hakeem. Simps are the problem, and we #passport bros are not going to deal with it anymore. We get more cooperation overseas. And I ain't mad at that. Thank you, Your Excellence. Hold on. Thank you. Slim Daddy says this is just soft girl era version too. We saw how much they danced on KS's grave before he was cold in the ground. That burned another bridge. But see, here's the thing, Slim Daddy. Here's the thing, Slim Daddy. Y'all saw right through that soft girl era shit, right? So it was like, oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna just fall into our masculinity. I learned that when I fall into my femininity, I'm sorry, I get what I want out of men. And if I just play into this, that, and the third, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna receive that, I'm gonna receive. Y'all saw right through that shit. And so y'all really put a stop to it instantaneously. Y'all are the ones that brought it to my attention, So with this is more of a desperate cry for help. And that's why I said it speaks volumes about the climate. A lot of the females out here have realized, all of my different manipulation tactics are not working. All my different ways of trying to maneuver and get around this and the third and get men to do it, that's not working. Now they are desperate because they understand and they see that men are on a whole different level as far as how you guys are dealing with women, how you guys are thinking, how you guys are operating, everything, and they see it. And so now my only and last option for real is to just go ahead and drop my ego and beg, drop my ego and ask you directly, what is it that you really do want from me? Because me trying to finesse you, you see through that. That's dead. Me trying to play on you, you see through that. That's dead. Me trying to use reverse psychology, you see through that. That's dead. So now my last hope is to just ask you directly, straight up and down, what can I do? Because I want in. You know what I'm saying? But again, is it too late? Is it so much damage that we've done that even if you genuinely do want to do what these men want and give them what they need from you, is it so far gone that they don't even want it at all? That's the dilemma. Thank you, Clarence. It says, no, they begging for the bad. Shaking my head, laugh my motherfucking ass off. What you mean they begging for the bad? Now y'all have got to elaborate. Okay. I actually, hold on. What is this? Anyway. Thank you, Candor. It says, I'm looking for a sister to drive me to the passport. Candor, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Rob. CBS News recently revealed from January to December 2021, over 294,000 Black women were evicted in the U.S. in 2022 at 3 million plus, while 50% of Black men now middle to upper class. What? Wow. That's very telling. Ooh, that's very telling. So you mean to tell me you had all of these Black women not being able to have sturdy, stable, secure foundations? This is why they're going after the men. This is why they're now begging y'all. They're like, oh shit, I need to go ahead and find me a man now because I see that they at least got a stable place to stay. They got some stability and security. I ain't got that. Very telling. Like I said, it's getting so bad. I'm gonna come right out with it. Like, look, what do I need to do? I'm smiling at you. I'm giving you eye contact. I'm being inviting. I'm being flirty. I'm being nice. Like, come on, what? How can you choose up on me? But like I said earlier, you guys, That's basic shit. That is surface level shit. Black men in particular are looking at you holistically. How do I benefit off of you? Let's break it down. Hold on. Dark Light says, I really do respect what you do. You care about Black women, but I don't know if I believe that Black women prefer us over other men. Black women prefer our physical aspect only. No, Dark Light. This is why we try to shame y'all so bad. We shame y'all so bad because in some kind of twisted way, we are trying to get you to do better so that we can be with you, because we do desire to be with you over those other men. Let's really break it down, Dark Light. If I preferred Light Lake over you, everything that I do, everything that I focus on, everything that I talked about would be about how Light Lake is the lake to be at. Oh, Light Lake is so beautiful. Light Lake, we need to do X, Y, and Z for Light Lake. And we need to do X, Y, and, go this way. And, Light Lake is just so phenomenal. Light Lake is just, everything would be revolving around how wonderful Light Lake is if that's what we prefer. But the thing is this, Dark Lake, I'm trying to put it I'm trying to give you context. But instead, since I really don't like Light Lake, what I'll do instead is say, oh, I really want to go to Dark Lake. I just wish Dark Lake would do this, and Dark Lake would do that, and Dark Lake would give me this, and Dark Lake would tolerate this, and Dark Lake, and Dark Lake, and Dark Lake, and Dark Lake. And that's to get Dark Lake to listen to that and say, oh, well, let me go ahead and implement all of these different things that, these women are telling me to do. That way, they can come to me. Again, Dark Lake, it's that reverse psychology thing. I think my husband home. It's that reverse psychology thing, so where it's like, sure wish I could do X, Y, and Z and get X, Y, and Z out of Dark Lake. That's all we're doing. All these complaints and stuff is really to get you to become what I want you to become, so I can go over there with you because I prefer you. Y'all really have to peep that game. A lot of y'all get mixed up like that. Y'all have it in y'all minds that, these women, I want to go to the Light Lake because Light Lake is this and Light Lake is that. No, that's why I'm so fixated on what Dark Lake needs to do in order to improve, because I prefer to be over there. That's why I'm complaining every day, all day about how Dark Lake don't do this right and Dark Lake don't do that right. That's why I'm over here with Light Lake, because Dark Lake don't do this. If you're so happy over there with Light Lake, why the fuck are you talking about Dark Lake? Well, because I prefer to be over there with Dark Lake. Y'all have got to peep the game, y'all. Thank you, Hakeem. It says negative actions have repercussions and will be dealt with accordingly and will be used and forced. We real men are not tolerating this anymore. Sorry to say, but that ship has sailed. Another one. Thank you, Dexter. It says, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Always dope content and discussions. Y'all already know. How many likes we got, Dexter? Let me check. Because y'all know y'all be playing with your little big sis. We should have at least 900 likes, y'all. This 814 ain't going to work for your little big sis. Come on, y'all. I'm not even going to ask for 1,000. I'm not even going to do that. Because I know half of y'all are like Mills. Some hating ass, shade throwing ass motherfuckers. So I'm not even gonna ask for 1,000. Half of y'all you probably hating, but can we at least get 900? I think I'm caught up. Slim Daddy says females really showed their real selves when they danced on KS grave. They really did. That was very tragic and unfortunate that they did that. I was disgusted. And I'm not even somebody that agreed with everything that Kevin said or everything that he did and all of that. A lot of stuff that he said was true, but I wasn't a diehard Kevin Samuels fan. And I would have never did no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like some things you just don't do. Some things is just it's tacky, it's tasteless. You know? I was disgusted. I'm gonna be honest. Um, Thank you, Charles. It says if females do right from the beginning, I have no issue with them. The same energy and effort they put into twerking and all these dance challenges, they can put that energy into doing right by a man. Facts. And here's the thing, though, Charles. Here's the thing, okay? We always want to do the right things when it's too late. We always want to put in the necessary effort when we've already made ourselves look like liabilities. That's what really pisses me off. You know what I mean? It's like now, like the young lady in the video. Now she wants to smile. Now she wants to be inviting. Now she wants to be, all of these things that black men have been asking for. But now you're not the ideal woman that I'm looking for. That's the difference. That's the thing. There's no amount of smiling in the world. There's no amount of being inviting and flirtation in the world. You're not it. And that's the unfortunate thing. Yeah, don't be Mills. Whatever you do, don't be Mills, y'all. If you don't like me, ignore me. If you feel like I'm full of shit, ignore me. Don't you ever give me your time, your attention, and let alone your fucking money. Do y'all know how lame as fuck that is? Come on now. Don't do that. Real masculine men, they don't do shit like that. Don't do that. And I'm your little big sister telling you that. Even I can peep that's some bitch ass shit. And I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? I know real men, if they don't agree with something, they don't like something, they damn sure don't give their money to it. Come on now. You worse than the fucking incel that you talking about. Lord have mercy. You gonna give somebody to a bitch that you don't even like. Lord have mercy. Anyway, thanks again, Your Excellence, for this very generous donation. She says, we will protect the queens and lionesses who put their peace on the line for us black men. They get heat from them wild and hyenas daily. Mills, chill with that $6 donations and your smart comment. Once again, mad love from me and my family in Pittsburgh. Shout out to you, Your Excellence. Yeah, you guys like. And that's another thing that I am grateful that I am also seeing. I am seeing more and more men step up and less bitch assness, which makes it more easy for us to spot the bitch assness. Like instantaneously, I knew Mills was a bitch ass dude. You know what I mean? And it didn't take much to identify him because I am surrounded by so many dope masculine men. And so you guys make that shit easier to spot, you know? So shout out to y'all. Like I said, like when it comes to men, you guys really do raise the bar all the way around. When you guys step your game up, everything else has to step its game up with you. This is why that's necessary. This is why that is so important. You know what I mean? People be acting like, oh, you just personalize men and you just cater to men and you just parent to men, blah, 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 and you don't care about women. Y'all don't understand. You have got to show appreciation and gratitude to men for doing the necessary work and stepping their game up, because when they do that, we all have to elevate. We have no choice but to step our game up and elevate with them. This is why I praise men for doing what they need to do, getting on their job, because it forces us all to get on our job and it exposes the ones that are not. It's a holistic thing. We get rid of bitch ass niggas. We get rid of these weak ass females. Everything elevates when men elevate, when men put their foot down, when men speak up, when men step up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. And I don't know what the hell Mills was talking about with me shitting on people in a space. Like, bitch, this is my space. Who have I ever shitted on? I show love to everybody. So I really don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mills, you a weak ass nigga. But I appreciate you for giving me your money with your trick ass. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Like only a weak ass dude would give somebody money that they don't like, they don't agree with. Give them would even comment. You know what I mean? Like men don't do that. They will find something else to invest their time into of quality that they deem to be of substance. Like that's what men do. So again, shout out to the men out there stepping their game up, especially the black men, because you guys are going to weed out even these weak ass Mills niggas. You know what I mean? But thank you so much, Your Excellence. John Till says, I know, but one for the road. Mills can eat a bag of honey roasted nuts. Lord have mercy. I think we're giving Mills too much attention. See, let me say this. We're giving Mills way too much attention, you guys. Bitch ass niggas are so lame in real life. You know, like they thrive off of shit like this. Y'all have got, like I said, we have got to treat Mills like we do these bitches out here these days. You know, don't give them no attention, no time. Let them feed and pour into you. Like we appreciate the donation. We do. The 99 cents will add up. It will. We appreciate that. You know, I can help my brother out with that. I appreciate it. But we cannot, okay? We cannot give you too much. Okay. Thank you, Gregory. It says I had an employee from It's Just Dating Service beg me to get on the site. Apparently, we're scaring the dating sites we ain't on as well. What? Are y'all not on the dating sites no more? What the fuck? What is going on, y'all? I'm confused. Now, if y'all peep the game on what she said in the video, even, and again, shout out to you, Gregor, for being a channel member. If y'all peep the game in the video that we played, as far as the young lady begging for black men to again give her the time of day, give her attention, she said, you know, yeah, black men they'll hit me up on social media, you know, on dating sites and stuff like that, but in person, they're not checking for me. In person, they're not doing. Because here's the thing, it's another thing, ladies, on social media, you know, a lot of y'all profiles, you're not showing everything that they need to see. And so it's easier for those, you know, black men to give you some kind of play because it's like, oh, okay, on social media, I don't know that you have a bunch of kids. On social media, I don't know that you were dealing with a bunch of brads and now, you know, they hit and quit. Now you're trying to double back to the black man. On social media, you're not showing me, you know, that you're just not well put together and all of that. Like you're showing me your highlights. You're showing me the best version of you on social media. So yeah, you'll get more play on social media, but in person, that is when you are really able to really scope out and see what this person has to offer, what this person is all about. You know what I mean? So yeah, it could be easier for you to get play on social media versus real life because real life is real life. This is in the flesh. I see who you are without the filter. I see who you are without the makeup. I see who you are without the wigs and weaves. I see who you are, you know, in the grocery store. Like I see you. And so, yeah, in person, it could be something completely different because on social media, you're displaying a whole different character. So that's something else. Yeah, it's something else that we have to take into consideration. Like, we do a lot of capping, you know, and again, that's something that we have to highlight as well. Black men are not also going for all the cap. If they see that, okay, this is, again, holistically, this does not benefit me. This won't do this for me. This is not what I think it is. It's not what I want. They're passing it completely up. Completely up. And initially, they could see your social media and be like, okay, well, I like this about her. She seems cool. Let me hit her up. And then once they see what you're about in person, it could change because again, now I see what you're really about. I see the reality of you and not the facade. You know, I see the reality of you and not, you know, the glitz and glam, the cover up. So all of that matters. All of that factors in. And what I wanted to really hit on earlier was the fact that, you know, a lot of us can do so much damage to our lives, you know, to our chances as far as qualifying for the men that we actually want, that it really is too late, even if you are embodying what it is to be the ideal woman. And I really, really, really want to hit home on that, because I feel like that was one of the key components that this young lady in the video that we showed earlier was missing. Outside of the fact that, you know, the bar has been raised to what Terenzo said was the bare minimum, right? So it's not even that, you know, the bar was raised all the way up to where black men have these ridiculously high standards. Like, the bar is now at where it was supposed to be, at the baseline, right? But it's not only that, but it's also the fact that we have so much additional things working against us, that even if we do hit on a lot of the things that, you know, black men are looking for, as far as somebody being fit, feminine and friendly, somebody being submissive, somebody being cooperative, somebody being supportive and loving and caring and nurturing, even if you are hitting on that, a lot of us can have so much baggage, so much to work through, that it's not even worth it. I still don't want it, you know. And that can very well be the case for a lot of young women out there, to where it's like, well, I'm hitting on this now, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, like, why am I not qualifying? We can even bring in Brittany Renner. Y'all brought her up earlier. Brittany Renner is a very attractive young lady. Say what you want about her, but she seems to also be a wise young lady, an intelligent young lady. You know what I mean? Like, she has some redeeming qualities. You know what I mean? She does have some things that show a lot of potential in her being somebody that is quote unquote ideal, if she were to apply it in the right direction. However, she has so much working against her that all of the redeemable qualities are not even fucking worth it. And I don't want us to continuously place ourselves in these situations to where, you know, we have all these things working against us, and then we want to get on code and do what's necessary, but because we have all these different things working against us in the background, that it overshadows and it overpowers those things. I want us to stop working backwards. That's what I really want. I want us to set ourselves up nicely as women to be chose. You know what I mean? And a lot of y'all want to get into this whole, oh, pick me shit, and you're a pick me, and you know, y'all are pick me. Every woman is a fucking pick me. We all want to be chose. We all want to be picked by a quote unquote ideal man, a quote unquote high value man, a quote unquote providing, protecting, leading, teacher man, a high quality man. We all want to be chose. We all want to be picked. So stop it. Again, stop the fucking cap. Everybody sees through the shit now. But we all want to be picked. And so, with that being said and known, we need to qualify ourselves without all of the unnecessary extra baggage that really becomes a turnoff in the future when we are trying to quote unquote qualify for the men that we want to be picked by. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, she's cute, and oh yeah, she's nice, and oh yeah, she's inviting, and oh yeah, she's smiling at me, and she's flirtation, she's all these great things. But I see in the background, she got this, she got that, she got that, she got this, she got that, and that's gonna be a problem, and that's gonna be a problem, that's gonna be too much. Like, we got all of that in the background, and it overshadows and overpowers everything good, everything redeemable that we have. And I want us desperately to stop doing that, because it's such a heartbreaking thing to see a young lady that, again, could have a lot to offer. Thank you so much, Charles. It's so unfortunate to see a young lady that could have a lot to offer to a man not even be allowed to showcase that she has a lot to offer, just because she has so much working against her that the man don't even want to touch it. Like, yeah, you might have a lot to offer, but you also got a lot that could damage me. You also got a lot that can smother me and bring me down. And so good luck to you. You know what I mean? And a lot of us, we have that situation to where it's like, yeah, I'm a good woman though. And yeah, I could be a good woman though, and I can be a good wife, and I can really love on a man. I can really do this for a man. It's like, yeah, you probably could. You probably could, but you got all of that though, sis. And I ain't trying to touch that. I ain't trying to deal with that. I ain't trying to sort through that. And now we're stuck in these positions of having to beg, having to wait around and try to figure out, what am I doing wrong? You could be doing absolutely nothing wrong, but all of this shit you got with you, cool girl, but wrong guy. Cool girl, but too much shit. Again, wrong guy. Not for me. Hold on, y'all. We're going to drop the balls. Hold on, we're going to drop the bombs. Come on now. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, prodigal. It says Proverbs 24:17. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Thought I add to what the brother pointed out about how these hyenas dance on KS passing. And here's the thing, prodigal. All of that comes back to bite you in the ass, y'all. You know what I mean? This is why I'm very wise when it comes to, and strategic, I should say, to not do certain things that would bring back to me a certain type of energy. If you notice, like, just really peep the game. All of these lame ass dudes that have talked shit about me, that have come at me sideways the whole nine, or whatever the case is, that I'm just using as an example, right? What are their platforms doing? They're trying so hard to bring me down and tear me down, and, oh, look at this bitch, and, oh, she's this and she's that. She's not this, she's not that. This bitch ain't shit. This bitch is. And everything that they say about me came right back at them. And everybody can look at them and be like, hold on, nigga, but you got this going on, and you got that going on, and you ain't this and you ain't that. And as a matter of fact, she better than you, and she realer than you, and she got this going on more than you. I don't have to do any of that. Because that energy always comes back on you 100-fold, especially when you fucking with me. Let's be clear. It always comes back on you 100-fold. It's written. I made it that way. It's going to, if you come at a little bit, you're going to get it. But hey, I'm just saying, like, this is why I'm very careful about not doing that, because that always comes back at you. I don't ever wish anybody bad. I don't ever try to shit on anybody and dance on their grave and all. Like, and when people stumble and fall, I don't say, aha, yeah, that's what you get for talking about me. And aha, no. And I could have done that countless of times. Literally everybody that tries to come at your little big sister, whack as fuck. Nothing popping. Nothing prospering. It could be so easy for me to be like, oh, look at this whack ass nigga. This nigga only got 200 views on this damn video. Look at this bitch. This bitch, nobody checking for her. Nobody want her. Look at this bitch. She's out of shape. She this. I don't do none of that. Because you got to know that energy going to come right back at you 1,000-fold, 100-fold in my case, because it was written. Your little big sis. Be careful. Your little big sis. But hey, you don't do that, prodigal. So when you talking about, your proverbs and stuff like that, there's some truth to that stuff. It's a lot of gems and jewels. Be careful. Coming at me and anybody. I'm not trying to make it think that I'm just this divine person and, don't fuck with me, because if you fuck with me, your whole world's going to come shattering down. Apply that to everybody. Treat everybody with decency and respect. There's nothing wrong with calling certain things out that you disagree with, but it's a way to do it. You know what I mean? Without having a certain type of energy come back at you. You know what I mean? It's okay to call things out, but you got to do it in a way that, again, is tactful. Not, it's a way to do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Very important. And like I said, probably a lot of those females that did that shit, it's gonna come. It's a matter of when, not if. It's gonna come back at you. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He says, appreciate everything you do. Tune out the haters, keep going strong. And we are. We are. We will continue to thrive and grow. I speak that over us. I speak that over us. So I ain't worried about it. It's just your little big sister, I am still a woman. You know what I mean? I'm still a female at the end of the day. And, you know, I can pop off, but that's why I gotta listen to my husband a lot of times because I'm sorry, I can really pop the fuck. It's like your little bit sister petty as hell. But once again, you got to be mindful of that energy as well. So I try to dial it back a lot, but sometimes it can still come out. And so I still get met with that energy as well. Like, even though I'm dialing it back and I'm still talking shit and stuff, like even that can come back at me. So all of it is necessary to touch base on. But we're human sometimes, and so sometimes you will pop off and you will do certain things, but it's levels to it, y'all. And y'all be too extreme with y'all shit, and then y'all wonder why nothing works out for you. Nothing thrives for you because look at what kind of person you are. Look kind of energy you dish out. But thank you so much, Charles. Super dope of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big Pook. Now, Big Pookie. Did I not? Did I not? In the previous dope discussion, tell you directly and specifically to change your name? Do you guys not know the power of words and titles? Change it, Big Pookie. Today. Big Pookie and the Dust Mites writes, 2023 will remain focused. Build better health and wealth. Stay disciplined and diligent. And cut off everyone who serves no purpose. F who don't like it. And while I wholeheartedly agree with that statement, Big Pookie, I want you to know that I don't like it when it comes to your motherfucking name. And I need you to change it. Okay? But thank you so much. Okay? Thank you so much. Y'all laughing. I'm so damn serious. I am not going to be here calling people Big Pookies and Dust Mites. Not on my platform. Not on my platform. No. They already always trying to call y'all some damn incels. Come on now. And we know that ain't true. Rob says, what's the email? Got important information for you guys. My email is dmariepoet@gmail.com. Okay? dmariepoet@gmail.com. And again, shout out to Cole Hughes for sending in this clip for us to review today. Okay. Did I catch up? Okay, I got Rob. Yeah, I got everybody. Look, you guys, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta cook for my husband. He's home a little earlier than I anticipated. But I thought I did have to come on here and touch base on this because when Cole sent me this in, I said, "Oh, I know you fucking lying." Thank you, Akuma. Peace to you as well. Thank you. Daryl says, sis, they are only worried about the money. What is it that you're not getting? They don't give a fuck about us as men. That's why we raise the bar. Ooh. And see, here I am. I'm trying to wrap this up, and y'all keep on giving me these gems and jewels. You see what I'm saying, Daryl? And that is one of the reasons why a lot of men, black men in particular, are just like, no, I'm done. Don't try to come back. Don't be trying to beg for me and all of this. Because y'all have realized that when it comes to a lot of these females out here, they only do want to use you. You don't care about my well-being. You don't care about me actually being okay and being at peace and being happy and thriving and growing. You just want to get in good so I can take care of you because maybe you fucked up. Maybe you need help and all of this. You know. But nonetheless, Daryl, they're still begging. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, Daryl. And I understand what you're saying as far as, a lot of them just wanting you for your money and stuff like that because, again, they need help and all of that. But I really don't want you, black men in particular, I do not want you guys to sleep on the fact that we also understand your nature as far as how good of a man you are. And again, when you say shit like that, it does come off as pandery. I'm going to be honest. It does come off as, oh, you're just trying to kiss our ass and you're just trying to do it. This is facts, y'all. Like, come on. I need y'all to really understand that on a universal scale, when it comes to black men in general, from all over the world, but especially in America, in the US, you guys are the most loving, caring, understanding, inviting, tolerating. Y'all are those type of men. Lenient. Do y'all think we don't peep game on that? So we want you for all of those different reasons, not only and solely for your money. Like, is that a factor? Sure. I'm not gonna lie about that. They see y'all elevating, getting to it, building, thriving, and all of that. I want a piece of it. It's in a female's nature to want a piece of it. But on a holistic scale, when it comes to black men, y'all hit on a whole lot more because of your nature as men. I hope y'all following me. Like, again, y'all don't sleep on yourselves. I know how it can come off. It can come off like, oh, that's cap. That's this. That's that. That's not really. I'm telling y'all, the shit that y'all do for women, other men do not do. The shit that y'all tolerate for women, other men do not tolerate. You know what I mean? Outside of just you just taking care of somebody with your money and finances and resources and access, like y'all do a hell of a lot on a moral basis, on a human level. I need y'all not to sleep on that. That's big. That's major. Let me see if I got anybody else. Okay, I think I'm caught up. If I missed you, I apologize and I thank you. Clarence says they begging for the bag. Is that what they begging for? Look, again, and a lot of y'all can feel that way, and that could be true. However, you guys, I need y'all to really hone in on, again, your nature, the nature of a black man. Nature of a black man: forgiving, inviting, accepting, tolerating, loving, caring, generous. Y'all do come on, y'all. And this is why we're hurting the most. This is why so many of us are out here hurting the most, because the very men that I could count on to invite me in, accept me in, polish me up, clean me up, take care of me and my kids, give me money, pay my bills, pay all my debt, whatever, is saying no more. That hurts, because you were for so long that man that would accept any woman, anything. I need y'all to really, really hone in on that. Don't just think it's all about the money. Is that a factor? Sure. Could it even be a big factor or the biggest factor? Sure. But do not sleep on the nature of the black man. You know? Which is why, again, we begging to get back in. Even the women over the, again, peep the game on the video, you guys. She even said she still is getting approached by the white men, and yet she's turning them down. Yeah, I already know y'all want me. Yeah, I already know. Yeah, I know, but I want a black man. That's very telling, you guys. And again, it's no shade to white man or anything like that, but I mean, come on, you guys, let's just be real. Let's call it out. Let's highlight it. Let's be authentic. Let's be transparent. Come on, you guys. When it comes to men, y'all are who we really prefer, especially black women. We want black men. Come on now, stop. In the video, if you paid attention, the young lady said, "Yeah, I still have white men checking for me. The white men still want me." But again, it's not hitting on what the black men. Come on now. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to offend nobody. But come on. If we really preferred those men over y'all, we would stay over there because according to her, they still checking for her, but she don't want them. Why? P.I. Double says, love your videos. Keep up the great work, sis. I will. I will. But look, y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna get up off of here. I'll give y'all something to think about. Give y'all something to talk about. I said what I said. Y'all can disagree. Y'all can agree. Y'all let me know. It's all acceptable. It's all welcome. We love to learn and grow and have different perspectives. You know. However, this is my observation. And again, the video backed it up. Take it how you want. But it is what it is. How about this? Before we get up out of here, let's take a poll. All right. Now, it may be ahead of its time, but best believe, y'all, is something to this. Do you believe that black men are wanted by a lot of black women? Yes or no? Or do you believe it's just a bunch of bullshit that's not true? I want y'all to answer that truthfully. Because a lot of y'all sound like y'all, no, that's not true. They don't want us. And there's your little big sis. It is in my respectful, humble opinion, they do, which is why they talk so much shit about you, which is why they coming back begging for you, which is why all it is. Why they give y'all so much time, so much focus, so much energy. In my opinion, that's how it look. Like I said, that video was very telling and revealing for me, but maybe you don't feel that way. So I want to take a poll. Do you believe that black men are wanted by a lot of black women? Yes or no? Let me see. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. All right, it's 7:55 where I am at. I'm gonna give y'all to 7:57. And again, go and get your damn alpha juice. This shit is delicious. Okay. Y'all got 1 more minute. Do you believe that black men are wanted by a lot of black women? In my personal opinion, yes, they do. But maybe you disagree. But see, I'm a woman, so I'm peeping game on all of this. We don't give too much time, energy, focus into shit we don't care about, we don't want. But hey, maybe you feel differently. Y'all got 1 more minute. It's neck and neck. So far, we got 45%, 46, 47% that say yes, 53 that say no. And it's out of 131 votes. Okay. 1 more minute, y'all. And I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, it's done. Okay, that was neck and neck. So pretty much half and half believe that. Nah. So I said, do you believe that black men are wanted by a lot of black women? 53% says no, and 46% says yes. And that was out of 145 votes. Okay. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, in my humble opinion, the reason why we go so hard on y'all and we talk about y'all so much, we all up in y'all damn business, trying to ridicule y'all and shame y'all so much, because we really want that ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. And what you're going to start to see in the future, mark my words, is more and more women coming out blatantly saying, I want that ass. I'm sorry. What can I do to get you back? What can I do to qualify? You're going to see that. Mark my words. All right. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go ahead and read a few more y'all super chats, and I gotta go, y'all. I gotta cook. Zaylin says, Marvin Gaye, I Want You must be heavy in rotation. Cold winters. Lord have mercy. Look here, Zaylin. Thank you, John Till. They only want us once their salvage title. Huh? Lord have mercy. Big Pookie? What did I say? He says, heck yes. They are on some reverse psychology type of time. Yes. That's why they keep throwing up the white man and still be in the comments on black men. Oh, hallelujah. See, Big Pookie, I don't like your motherfucking name, but you get it. Let me tell y'all something about Big Pookie and the Dust Mites. Big Pookie and the Dust Mites, they get it. You be dropping some bars, Big Pookie. Don't like your motherfucking name. It's a paradoxical thing going on here. You know, the Big Pookie, but then you be dropping jewels and gems and shit. I don't like this. It makes my brain hurt. I don't like it. It makes my brain twitch and shit. You know, this is your brain on drugs. That is what this does to me, Big Pookie. With you dropping bars and gems and jewels and shit with your name, Big Pookie, and Dust Mite, my brain twitches. I don't like it. But you be dropping some motherfucking facts. And you get it. And pretty soon, a lot more y'all gonna get this, and y'all gonna be like, oh, that's what they was doing the whole time. Yes. But I'm gonna let y'all have it, you know. I'm gonna let y'all have it. If you feel like hell no, that ain't true, then okay. Okay, but yeah, look, I said what I said. Y'all can argue with me in the comments later. Look. Yeah, that damn Pookie. But hey, I love y'all. I respect you. I'll see you on the next dope discussion. I'm not sure when I'll go live with you guys again. You know, we're supposed to go live again on Sunday, but I think I may be going out to visit my brother on Sunday, so I may miss Sunday. And if I miss Sunday, then I will come back with you guys on Monday, just because I want to make it up to you. All right. But I love y'all. I support y'all. Thank you guys so much for constantly pouring into me, giving me dope content to talk about. All of that is very much so appreciated and respected. Thank you guys so much for your donations, your likes, your time, your energy, all of that. You know, even the haters, like, you guys have no idea how you guys help me out as well. You know what I mean? So thank you. You know, it all helps. But especially to my crown heads, you guys, I couldn't do any of this without you. So I really thank you. But y'all like the video, y'all share the video, y'all subscribe, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Let's keep the conversation going. And I'll see you guys sometime within the next few days. Okay. I don't know exactly when. It may be Sunday. It may be Monday. Who knows? Okay. But make sure that you hit the notification bell, because you do not want to miss out. Okay. But again, shout out to all of y'all. I love you. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love and